Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Carl York Center. Tonight's Ohio Valley Conference rivalry game between the visitors from Chesapeake, Ohio, the Chesapeake Panthers, and your home team, Fairland Lady Dragons. Tonight is also senior night, and we're going to get into that a little bit. But before we do that, Coach, catch us up on what's going on.
Well, Coach, this past 2 or 3 weeks here in the Dragon Nation, we've had some losses in our family here. We want to talk about those. First of all, well, Coach, we're going to click it over to Doug, and Doug's going to watch our seniors come in, and we'll come right back when he's done.
Okay.
Sierra's played basketball for 4 years as head coach by Fairland and Chesapeake. She plans on attending Kent State University, studying nursing. Miss Sierra Pemberton. And our last senior tonight, number 24, Cameron Barnett. Cameron is being escorted by Tracy and John Barnett. She's played 4 years of basketball and plans on attending the University of West Florida to play basketball and major in exercise science with a sports and physical therapist. Miss Cameron Barnett.
All right, Coach, that's our 2 seniors there. It's Sierra Pemberton and Cam Barnett's, and we've got some graphics. We'll let you guys look at some graphics here. If we can, let's get the first graphic up, Sierra. We have a graphic of her so everybody can see her.
One more round of applause for our team.
Jerry, we got that graphic back there?
Yeah, we're switching over to it now.
Okay. We'll talk about them, then we'll talk about the other stuff we've got here, Coach.
Right.
And by the way, you guys at the top, see over top, we got our mascot and media banners up here. Okay, here we go. There's our seniors right there, number 5, Sierra Pemberton, and number 24, Cam Barnett's. So we have a look at that. And anyway, if you guys can see up here above us, we've got some banners. We finally got those things up after a long time.
About a year.
Coach Gorman and I got those things hung up there, and we'll let Doug, if you guys can see those, that big TV's there going to kind of block some of them. But you can see we got Broadcast Teacher of the Year, Mr. Jerry Bell, for 2023-24, and Play of the Year. We got that, and that was Keegan Smith.
Yes, backhanded interception.
Oh, beautiful. Now, everybody at home, what you need to know is this. These Mascot Media Awards are going to be opening up again, and we're going to have a couple entries. I don't know if we're going to have as many entries as we did last year, but we're going to have a couple good ones. I know we're going to do Teacher of the Year again because Jerry Bell has done a fantastic job after losing all of our kids that had stuff.
Right.
And here we are now. We're able to come to you and stream these games. And he has taught these kids so much. Logan Ortega has made every one of these graphics that we're going to have here tonight. He made that senior graphic. We just had a bunch of good stuff. So anyway, that voting will open up pretty soon. We're going to put those out there on social media. So you guys at home, you can go vote, and you can vote as many times as you want because we want that winning. All right, so let's go back to what we were talking about. We had some losses here at the Fairland family. First of all, we lost to Beverly Buchanan. That's Coach Buchanan's mom.
Right.
For an extended illness. So, condolences out to them. Then we lost somebody we both know very well, and that was David Judd. And we have his picture, and we'll put that up there for you. He was a longtime principal here at Fairland High School.
And a board member.
And a board member. His daughters, Allison, Amy, and his son-in-law, Eric. We talk back and forth with Eric all the time. They're down in Florida.
Right,
so,
and Allison's husband is Rob Bryant.
Right, and they are, I can't remember what state they're in.
Oklahoma.
Is that what it is? Okay,
Yes.
Oklahoma.
He's a top-notch dental surgeon.
Huh.
Yes.
Well, I think you and I both picked the wrong profession.
Without a doubt.
All right. Then, and this is one that's special to both of us, Libby Mayo. You want to talk about her for a little bit?
Yeah, she is the wife of Coach Jim Mayo, and they had daughter Jamie Carmichael now, and son Brent Mayo. And she was a stately woman, I'm going to tell you that. She always looked great. Matter of fact, I saw her about 2 weeks before she passed away. I saw her down at Sam's, and we had a great conversation. She was just personable as usual.
And I believe she was in her 90s. Is that correct?
Yes, and really fine woman.
Well,
and I know Coach Mayo was waiting at the pearly gates.
He was, and if folks at home, that's where our stadium's named after, is Coach Mayo.
Yes.
He actually got it together and built that thing. You played for Coach Mayo.
I sure did. My senior class was the first team that ever played in that stadium.
Huh. Does it look any different back in than it does now?
Well, it looks a tad bit better.
Okay. I wanted to mention this. I worked with his daughter, Jamie,
right.
when I first started teaching, 35 years ago. But I got to give props to their son, Brent Mayo.
Yep.
You guys that had me as a math teacher, I give that dude all the credit. All the shortcuts that I taught you guys, I learned from Brent Mayo. And I'm going to tell you, he was a heck of a teacher. He was also my JV basketball coach. He was also my back coach when I was in high school playing football. But better than that, he's one of the finest human beings you're going to meet.
And I'll tell you what, he was a fine athlete, too. He was a freshman on that team that played out there in the Jim Mayo Stadium.
Do you know he's also
scored the winning points against Chesapeake. And when you beat Chesapeake your senior year, it's pretty special,
Of course.
We won 6-0.
Hey.
And he was also a guard on the basketball team.
Well, he's in the Hall of Fame down here with you.
Yeah, he's a fine fellow, I want to tell you that.
He really is. Again, our Hall of Fame inductees, we want to talk about them. Guys,
yes.
Tomorrow night is our Hall of Fame inductions, and we're going to be inducting 4 people.
Right.
And, Jerry, do we have the slide of all 4 of those we could pop up? We'll talk about them real fast.
There they are.
There we go. On your left is Mike Allen, and we'll talk more about all these tomorrow. Jerry McConnell, we know all these. Brianna Davis at Parker now, and then Mike Shepard. And I saw Mike down there a minute ago, but we're going to talk extensively about them tomorrow night and give you a little bit of stuff. If we could, maybe after halftime or something, we'll pop their individuals up and show everybody, and then show them. And by the way, we got the pep band here tonight.
Right.
Chris Shue brought them over. I saw Holly up there. And so they're going to be here tonight. So we'll show you those. But let's talk about Chesapeake, okay?
Right.
Coach, you know as well as I do, it don't matter what the records are in this game. You could be undefeated, and they could be 5-15, and they're going to come in ready to play.
Yes.
You know that.
And that's just about every sport, too, bro.
I know, it is. All right, so let's talk about them first of all. They are 11-9. They're 5-8 in the OVC. At their home place, they're 5-6. Away, they're 5-3. On a neutral court, they're 1-0. And their coach is Chris Ball. And Jerry, could you put the slide up about Chris Ball? I want to talk about him for just a second. I got to talk to him before the game. I put him up there. He got his 200th win this year, Coach. And if you don't know Chris, I'm going to tell you how old I am. Chris was one of my students when he was in the 7th grade at Sarika Nova.
Oh, my.
I was his student teacher, and I've known Chris for a long time. He coached middle school ball down at Chesapeake. I used to trade film with him, back in the days when we traded film and have huddle. But he is a super, super guy. I don't know what to say. He came down and met me, said, how's it going? I got a hold of him this week, said, man, I said, tell me about your team, tell me what you need to do, and he gave me some stuff. So we'll go over that. But congratulations to Chris on his 200 wins. That's a great milestone. Okay. Let's talk about their schedule.
Okay.
I told you they were 11-9, and I think we've got a graphic through that. Logan Ortega, who's only a sophomore, has gone and made all these graphics. And he's done a fantastic job with it. He really has.
He's kind of following in Braxton's footsteps.
Oh, and by the way, Braxton's here visiting tonight, checking stuff out. But everybody take a look at it. You can see it on your screen. They beat Rock Hill 60-37. They beat Simmons Valley 49-37. They beat Gallia 48-38. They beat Fairview 75-15. Wow. They lost to South Point 47-41. They lost to Cold Grove 45-36. They beat South Webster 59-37. They beat Ironton 40-35.
They lost.
I'm sorry. They lost. They beat Tulsa 52-31. They lost to us last time 67-28. They beat Rock Hill 48-31. They beat Greenup County 59-36. They lost to Portsmouth 62-34. They beat Tulsa again 57-20. Lost to Gallia 56-32. Lost to Portsmouth 73-18. South Point, they beat them 33-25. They beat Charleston Catholic. No, they lost Charleston Catholic. I believe that was double overtime. It's not on there, but that's 54-51. Beat Cold Grove 41-33. And they lost to Ironton the other day by 39-38. So that's your Chesapeake Panthers. We can talk about, let's talk about our girls now. You want to tell us about them just a little bit?
Okay.
We got some info on them.
Lady Dragons are sitting at 16-4, 11-2 at home, and 7-1 in the Ohio Valley Conference. Looks like they're going to finish in second place in the conference. Their 2 losses, they're 6-1 on a neutral court, 7-1 at home. 6-1 on away and neutral court. They're 3-2, and the 2 losses on that neutral court were to big schools, Division I schools.
Mount Notre Dame was one of them.
Right,
big
and the other one was Wadsworth.
Yeah, they're good.
Right. So, but anyway, they started the season off playing against Harvest Prep down at Shawnee, and they beat them 69-54. Then they beat Cold Grove 72-23, South Point 76-38, Rock Hill 79-27, Ironton 70-26, Ashland 68-28, Gallia 84-52, and then they suffered their first loss against Portsmouth 67-49. Parkersburg they beat 74-60. Wheeling Park they beat 49-47. Cold Grove they beat 76-25. South Point 57-14. Then they lost to Mount Notre Dame 55-47 and Wadsworth 50-44. So they weren't real terrible losses. They played those 2 power Division I teams pretty tough.
And Coach, I won't tell everybody at home, Coach Buchanan wasn't at those games.
That's right.
His mother was very ill, and
right, he did not make the trip.
He did not make the trip, so that could have had some bearing on it. You never know.
Right. Ironton they beat 62-32. Portsmouth West 72-31. Gallia 58-32, and then they lost the second game to Portsmouth 47-35. And they have 2 games left tonight against Chesapeake. Will close out the Ohio Valley Conference schedule, and then they play the number 1 team in Division III tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. I'm sorry. Tomorrow's the men.
That's for the guys' game tomorrow night.
Boys will play.
And tell them the good news. What are we going to do Saturday, Coach?
We're going to cover both games. We're going to bring them both to you.
That's right.
Girls play at 4 o'clock, and then the boys' JV team will play after the girls' varsity game. And then after the boys' JV game, then the boys' varsity team will be taking on the Norm Pearson-led South Webster Jeep.
That's going to be interesting.
Yes.
That's going to be interesting. I'll be glad to see Norm. I haven't seen him in a while.
He's doing pretty good. I understand he's doing all right.
All right. We're going to run out of time, Coach, but let's do this. Let's get the starters for Chesapeake up there. I know Coach Ball got a hold of me a while ago, and he said one of his starters changed, and we didn't get it changed on the screen up there, but I want you all to look. Abby Isaacs will not be starting tonight. She is sick. In her spot, let me see. I believe it was Chloe Parrott. Is that correct? Number 11?
She's a freshman.
So number 11, Chloe Parrott's going to be starting. They'll have number 5, Sarah Dillon. Number 10, Erin Hicks. 22, Kate Ball, which is Chris's daughter. And she is a great player. She hit her 1,000th point out there.
Yeah.
And then number 24, Sierra Nichols, rounds out your starters for them. You want to get the starters for us, Coach?
All right. For the Dragons tonight, we'll have number 00, Tegan Leap. Number 32, Bailey Russell. Number 3, Addison Godby. Number 24, Cam Barnett, and getting her first start and her last game at home Number 5, Sierra Pemberton.
And I'm glad to see that for her. She's a sweet
Coach
kid.
says they always try to do that, and I said, well, I always tried to do it when I was coaching. It's the right thing to do.
That is. Okay, so let's go to, Coach, our Codgers keys for the game. Now, I talked to Coach Ball this week, and I talked to Coach Buchanan, but I'll talk about Coach Ball, and you can talk about Coach Buchanan here.
Okay.
Really quickly. The Codgers keys for the game for Chesapeake to upset the Dragons. Number 1 is the first thing he told me. He said, we have got to contain Addison Godby in the post. We can't let her get the ball down low.
That's a tough task.
Okay. Second thing is, he said, we have to control the tempo. Now, he didn't tell me how he's going to do it. I don't know if I'm sure he doesn't want to play fast.
No.
But he didn't tell me that. Okay. His next thing was, he said, every one of their kids can shoot from three-point line.
That's right.
He said, so we have to defend that three-point line. And the last thing he said is, we have to out-rebound the Dragons on both ends and limit their shots. So that was from Coach Chris Ball. I'll give you Coach Buchanan. I talked to him, and I'll let you go over theirs.
Okay. For Fairland's key to the game, number 1 was get quality shots on each possession. Number 2, force them to take contested shots, which they did a great job of. I don't think they got all 5 shots in the game down there in the first quarter. They really had a tough time getting shots. Number 3, control the boards on both ends, no second shots. And number 4, control the tempo. Now, they're going to get out and go. And how Chesapeake's going to stop that, I don't know.
Well, you know, we're going to come up that run and jump press, and we're going to get after them.
Right.
You know that. So we want that up tempo. Now, like I said, he didn't say this, but you and I both know he needs to slow the ball down as much as he can.
Yes.
And he needs to limit our possessions.
Right. He's got to shorten the game as much as he can.
Big time. A couple notes I want everybody to know at home. First of all, Coach Buchanan is 300 and Coach Gorby told me, and I can't remember, 320-something wins, I think he told me. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look. I wrote it down. Of course, I didn't write it on here. It's been a busy week here.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I wanted to point this out. Cam Barnett's has 1,014 points. Bailey Russell, now Cam's a senior. Bailey's got 1,170 points. She's a junior.
Right.
So she's still got plenty coming. And then look at the last one I wrote there. Addison Godby has got 440 rebounds.
Yeah.
She's going to hit that 500.
Oh, I'm sure she will. She's got 2 games left, and then you've got the playoffs. So she's going to have.
And she's got next year. You know, she's got an opportunity to do really good.
That's right. She's just a junior. She's going to more than pass 500.
Now, hopefully, at halftime, Coach, we're going to have a couple guests.
Right.
We're going to have a couple guys from the wrestling team. You know, so I didn't say wrestling. I said wrestling team. Okay, they corrected me on that. We're going to have C.J. Graham, who has 183 wins.
That's amazing.
And I don't know if we have a slide of him back there or not. We're supposed to have one. I don't know if we do, but CJ's got 183 wins. He'll be here. And then Will Calico. I believe he's wrestling at 190, and he's a pretty solid kid, let me just tell you.
Yes, he is.
He's got 159 wins. So those guys have agreed to join us. Now, I'm not sure if Will say anything. Okay? He doesn't say that.
CJ will take it.
CJ will take it for him. Will is a man of few words.
Well,
you know, but both those guys are great kids. And before we finish up, I want to talk about our sponsors.
Okay.
Coach, because we got some new sponsors, and they didn't print off here, and I don't know why. So I think I can get them. If we've got them up there, it should be 8. First of all, we've got Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and we got the guru over there operating the camera. He's got his Armstrong shirt on tonight.
Mr. Doug Morse.
And he has been great to do these games with us. And I got to hold him earlier in the week, and I said, there's a possibility we could maybe be able to do a couple games Saturday, would you? He goes, yep, I'm in. No question. He said, just give me the time.
I don't want to do these games unless he's here.
It upsets the apple cart, doesn't it, when one of us isn't here? All right.
Hey, coaches.
Yes.
Can I chime in really fast?
Sure.
He is a great example for our students because they can see how a professional films a game, how basically you use the camera angles, the zoom, how you use lighting. He's invaluable to these students, teaching them what to do and how we go back and forth. So I really appreciate him being here doing
Okay,
this.
Doug, that's a cue for you to get on the payroll.
That's right. Hey, I wonder if we're going to add another zero to our checks.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Just like the one in front.
That's right. Our next one is Tanner Sowers. He's a former player of mine, and he graduated with my son, and I love him. And
Fine young man.
Yes, and you can see there he's got the farmer's insurance down there in Proctorville. Hey, if you need some insurance, you can talk to Tanner. He's a great
He's got
kid.
good parents.
Well, yeah, he does, absolutely. Mom's teacher,
Yeah.
And
Gary.
Gary, he's the bail bondsman, but we won't even talk about that. He's got some good stories he could tell us, but we won't do it.
Oh,
Anyway, also, if you look on there, you've got the Fairland Athletic Department. Of course, they're helping sponsor this.
Oh.
Right below there, you're going to see the Codgers and Crew. That's part of us. All of our kids here tonight. And we've got, of course, Fairland's Dragon's Eye, who's doing all this stuff. We got several kids here tonight, Coach.
Right, that's a good
We got
thing.
several. We'll try to get all them on here. And I want to mention Camden Corner. They are great, and they're going to be providing the food tomorrow night for the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
and if
we're
you
gonna have like
folks at home, if you've not had any of their food or had any of their donuts,
Oh, wow.
you're
Yeah.
missing out.
Yep.
Back over in Westmoreland, you all need to go check them out. And also, listen, this next guy is a friend of everything that goes on here at Fairland. It's Ricky Schiffco from State Farm Insurance.
Yep.
All you got to do is ask Ricky, and it's done.
Yep.
You doesn't question it. You just, that's who he is. And I ran into him and his wife at the funeral home the other night. Of course,
Great supporter.
Yeah, one of my former students. I got to talk to her and talk to the boys, and had a good little conversation with them. So it was good to see them. And we also want to thank everybody at Complex 7.
Yes.
When the gyms are taken, they allow, our
That's
student
right.
athletes to come up there
And practice.
Right.
And they've also sponsored the last 2 years. They sponsored the middle school summer shootout.
Really?
Yes.
So they are really doing a great job there. And we appreciate them, but more than anything, we appreciate.
So Leslie and Scott Thomas.
That's right. We appreciate everybody that tunes in to listen to us.
Oh, absolutely. We love you guys out there. And just shoot us a text, and we'll try to get your name on the air.
And
hope you enjoy the broadcast tonight. We got about 7 minutes till tip-off.
wrong sport, tip-off.
That's what I said,
Oh, I thought you
tip-off.
said kick. Well, I can't hear the. I thought you said kickoff.
No, I said tip-off.
Oh.
But we got the Dragon Pep Band warming up over here, and it's kind of hard to hear.
Boy, we've got, how many kids we got up there?
Oh,
I
we
think
got a
we got
bunch.
25 probably, maybe.
Oh, yeah, they'll be great.
That's great. I'm glad to see them here. That's good. I talked to Mr. Shue, and he was supposed to be here for 4 games, but let me tell you what, Coach. The band has gone to so many places. They're going to they've been to WVU, Ohio State Capitol.
Oh, wow.
They're going to Marshall. They got districts coming up. I'm sure I've forgotten some of them. He sent me an email the other day, Mr. Shue did, and gave me a list of everybody that was doing all his programs and stuff they got going. And
Did you get their entire roster?
yes, I did, and I
Okay.
will give it to you now. Coach, let's you and I take a little break. We'll switch the camera over, and we'll let Chloe let you watch a little bit on the floor, and then Doug will come back, and you'll hear the starting lineups from Coach Ward, and then you and I will come back and take over. Jerry, anything else you need to add?
The only thing I want to add is I want to give a shout out to my father-in-law.
Yes.
I think he's watching the game right now.
Good. Hi, Larry.
He has been under the weather and a lot of other things, and he's got an important surgery in the morning. So I'd just like everybody to wish him all the best.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Coach, let's take a little break.
All right.
And I'm sure Miss Emily Riggio, is she going to sing tonight, Mom?
Tomorrow, she's working tonight. She'll be here.
Oh, she will be here tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, so the expectation is she's here to sing, so you know.
I will make sure everything is.
All right, thank you, Missy. All right, folks, we'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Welcome back, everybody. We're about 20 seconds away from tip-off. I'm sure we're going to have a little pause for the national anthem. And then the PA announcer, Brian Ward, will be announcing the starting lineup. So at this point in time, let's... oh, we got the pep band playing the national anthem.
No, they're not going to play it
They're
tonight.
not going to play it?
No, he said that he had a bunch of young kids, and
Oh, okay.
and he said they hadn't played it. So, but anyway, folks, we'll be back right after the playing, and we'll just leave the microphone on so you guys can hear it.
High school. At this time, would you please stand for playing the national anthem?
Well, Coach, we've got a really nice crowd over here on the home side, and
Yes, we do.
tomorrow night, this place will be packed on both sides, and we'll be hanging from the rafters.
And you're going to bring a fan.
I'm going to bring a fan because it's hot up here tonight. I can imagine tomorrow night. We're going to have probably about 400 or 500 bodies up here with us.
22, Peyton Ball. And number 24, Sierra Nichols. And now for your Lady Dragons. At guard, a 5'7" junior, number 32, Brayden Russell. At guard, a 5'7" junior, number 0, Teddy Lee. At forward, a 6' junior, number
Jumped in
3,
there.
Addison Godwin.
Get in there.
At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 5, Sierra Pemberton. And at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 24, Aaron Barnett. And the coach by John McKinney.
And Coach, halftime we're going to have Jerry Bell come and tell us about all these kids that are here and all the things they're doing, because he tried to explain it to me, and I told him, I said, just come tell us about halftime. I'm not going to remember all that.
It's a bunch of them.
That's a good thing.
Freaking traitor right here.
All right, jumping center for the tip. The Dragons, Addison Godby, and for the Panthers, freshman Chloe Parrott. And the Dragons control the tip. Hagen leap to Bailey Russell. She takes it in. That's blocked out of bounds. I believe that was Aaron Hicks who knocked it out of bounds. And there's a baby hook shot by Bailey Russell. And she knocks it down. The Dragons take a quick lead, 2-zip. Kate Ball with it. Dragons in the press. Looks like a 2-2-1 there, Coach. There's a shot up by Sierra Nichols. It's too long. Pulled down by Tegan Leap. Uh-oh, they left the wrong person open. Oh, it's good offensive rebound there by Tegan Leap, but it's blocked out of bounds.
I think Aaron Hicks hit that one out too, Coach.
Yeah.
Quick hands.
Cam Barnett takes it down the right side of the lane and drops it in off the glass. And quickly it's 4-0 Dragons.
Coach, they're running the jump press here.
Are they in the jump?
Yep. Looks like it. They're manning up. They're going to double team.
Chloe Parrott hands off to Kate Ball. Gets it over to Sierra Nichols. Nichols back out top to Hicks. Hicks to Parrott. Parrott back to Nichols. Out to Kate Ball.
Coach, one of our keys to the game was this deliberate pace, slow the ball down for Chesapeake. Take time off the clock.
Parrott with it at top of the key. He hands it off to Nichols. Nichols loses it to Bailey Russell. Gets to the left wing to Godby. Barnett's with it. She gets it to. And down inside goes Addison Godby, and she's fouled on the play. I think that's going to be on Chloe Parrott. Yep. That's her first, team's first.
Foul 11, Chloe Parrott. Her first, team first.
And one of Coach Ball's things was don't let the ball get in the post to Addison Godby.
Godby puts up the first one, and it's good. And in the lineup comes number 30, Abby Mitchell, for Sierra Nichols. Godby's second shot is off the back of the rim, and it's pulled down there by Aaron Hicks. Hicks. Kate Ball gets it across to Abby Mitchell. Parrott back to Ball. And she gets a pick from Mitchell. And he has to kick it out to, and that's going to go off the leg of Kate Ball. Over to the Lady Dragons. There's a song.
That was a sweet floater, wasn't it?
Yes, very nice. Cam Barnett knocks that floater down. Into the lane goes Sarah Dillon, and it's swatted away out of bounds. And we've got a timeout. A timeout is called by the Chesapeake coach. Your score with 4 minutes and 51 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Dragons 7 and Chesapeake 0. Who we got down there doing the huddles today, Coach?
Well, we've got.
Is that?
That's wine swag.
Wine swag. I
Okay.
thought that long, tall drink of water.
Yeah.
might be-
And then we got Wyatt down at the other end tonight. And we got Chloe Mick beside me, running one of the cameras.
All right.
And then to her left, we've got Samara Freeman. She's working your score or clock or scoreboard. Which is it? Samara, is it clock or scoreboard? Which is it? Clock? You're doing the clock? Scoreboard.
Scoreboard.
So
All
somebody's
right, that
doing the
ball's
clock.
Inbounded by Ball to Hicks. Hicks gets it back to Ball. And Chesapeake running in motion offense, and that ball's taken away by the freshman, Ava Lane. Ava Lane gets it to Gobby. She goes down, back out to Pemberton, over to Russell. Russell uses the pick. Tries to get it down inside to
Come on, Sierra.
Godby, but Sierra Pemberton's three is off the rim and rebounded by Ava Lane. Pemberton from
Yes. Glad to see her get that three.
That's great. That's got to make her day, buddy. Getting start for the first time, knocking down a three. The Dragons are up 10. And there's a pass out of bounds.
Coach, I believe it looks to me like he's running an open post down there. So if he is, I need to hedge those cutters coming through.
You're right.
I don't know who taught me that.
That hedging is where it's at, I'm telling you.
You might have to explain that for folks at home.
That's when somebody's trying to set a pick on you. Inside goes Addison Godby, and she lays it up and off the glass, and it's 12-0 Dragons.
See, Coach, how they jumped? They were going to come jump on that side.
Mitchell. That's number 21, Claren Romans. And that ball's almost taken away by Russell, but she falls to the floor, and traveling's called. And back in the lineup for the Panthers comes Sierra Nichols and Chloe Parrott. And out goes Mitchell and Romans.
And Coach, I went to high school with Claren's dad.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's a pretty good basketball player down there back in the day, George.
We had a teacher here.
That was his dad, Art.
Art
Yeah,
Romans.
that was his
That's right.
dad.
Good guy.
Yes.
I liked Art.
And so is George.
There's a pick for Ball by Parrott, and Ball misses the mark to the left. Nice pass. Oh, and a nice drop-off pass from Lane to Cornell, and Cornell blew the bunny.
I'll give her a hard time when I see her tomorrow. I ask her if she's scared of that
Been playing
little.
well lately.
She
I'm
has.
telling you.
I'm glad she came out this year.
Yeah. Hicks with it, working against Barnett.
I got to hedge that girl.
Down inside to Mitchell. Back out top to Hicks, to Parrott. Parrott to Ball. Ball takes it back out between the circles. Gets a pick from Parrott again. Picked up there. There's a good hedge there, Coach.
Somebody's got to pick her up.
And Nichols comes out there with the offensive board. And there's Kate Ball for three, and that's a little too strong. Addison Godby runs down the rebound. And back door to Russell. She lays it up and in.
Nice pass.
Nice back door. Nice cut. Ball gives it to Parrott. And Ava Lane steals it and goes in from the left side. Lays it up. And it's 16-0 Dragons with 1:13 to go here in the first quarter. This is pretty much the way things went down there, Coach. They struggled to get even a shot off, and they haven't got but maybe
I think three.
three shots off this quarter. Addison Godby comes away with it. Gets it down low to Cornell, and Cornell is fouled on her way to the basket, and that's going to be the second foul on Chloe Parrott.
After foul number 11, Chloe Parrott, her second, team second.
At the line, the first shot is up and good by Addison Cornell. 38.2 to go here in the first quarter. Dragons up 17-0. Next shot on the way. It's off the front of the rim, but Addison Godby comes out there with it and throws it across court and out of bounds. And that one goes all the way up about 8 rows, Coach.
And Drew Clark had to go fetch it.
Nichols inbounds the ball. Ball brings it across the line over to Mitchell. Mitchell to Nichols, back to Mitchell. Mitchell takes it down the left side. Gets it out to Sarah Dillon. Back up top to Ball. Ball looks for a pick, loses control. Addison Godby has it again. Puts up a shot, and it's out of bounds to the Panthers. 3.5 seconds to go. There's a long one. It's not going to make it. Your score after 1 quarter of play, Fairland Lady Dragons 17. And Chesapeake Panthers 0.
Well, I would talk to you, but I don't think I can hear you. Even we got headphones on.
I know. Okay, buddy, now you can talk.
Well, they may not want to hear us at home. Anyway, was that a pretty dominant quarter?
Yes. They failed to get any shots.
Well, the band is loud.
I thought that might be a problem when I saw him sitting over there.
Well, we can't hear very good anyway.
That's all right. They're
we
here
appreciate
to
them
support
being here.
Yes, they're here to support their. Oh, and we got a new person in the lineup for the Dragons. One of my favorite players.
I wouldn't know her.
Stella Whitley. Yeah, she's in the lineup, along with Tegan Leap, Addison Godby, Ava Lane, and Sierra Pemberton. And there's one of our favorite plays, Coach.
Yep. Oldie but goodie.
Yep. Somebody didn't go through. Godby working down the lane. Passes out to Whitley. Whitley over to Tegan Leap. Back out to Lane. To Godby. To Pemberton.
Didn't see her cut her, Coach.
And Pemberton loses it to. And they called a foul on Aaron Hicks. Called her for pushing off.
There we go.
Hey, she can't make a right-hand layup, but she's tough on them left-handers. I'm telling you. I tease her all the time. I said, you haven't missed this year from the left side. You haven't made one this year from the right side.
I'm sure you probably got the eye roll, didn't you?
Oh, no, her mother agrees with me. Whitley over to Lane. Lane going down. Lane throws up. Hook shots, too strong. And Kate Ball comes out of there with it for the Panthers. She puts up a long three, and it's good.
Woo. That's downtown.
Yeah, that was a long one. Down inside the leap, and she's fouled by, looks like Abby Mitchell, number 30.
Panther foul 30, Abby Mitchell, her first, team second.
And back in the lineup for the Dragons, number 24, Cam Barnett, replacing Sierra Pemberton. There's their open play. Okay, Ball takes it away. And foul on Cam Barnett.
Coach, that's our first foul of the game.
I know. Our first one?
Our first foul of the game.
Wow.
Well, they've only got 4.
Kate Ball. Over to Dylan. Dylan up top. The KJ Collins is in the game now for the Panthers. I got a 3-on-2. And down the lane. Oh, there we go. He made one with that right hand.
He wants to buy her ice cream tonight, Coach.
Yeah. She's done a great job on the boards for him. Now they've got her trapped. To get it out to Mitchell. Mitchell picked up there by Lane. Lane with the hand check.
It's our second team foul of the quarter, Coach.
Mm-hmm. And she was replaced by Bailey Russell. Ball gets it in to Hicks. Hicks working down the lane. Back out top to Collins. Collins to Mitchell. Mitchell. And that pass is picked off by Barnett. Barnett's working against Hicks. Over to Whitley.
Oh, missed that cutter, Coach.
Down inside to Tegan Leaf. She takes to the hole, tries to put it up, but she's fouled.
After foul 30, Abby Mitchell, her second.
That's foul that was on Abby Mitchell. That's her second. And at the line to shoot 2, Tegan Leaf. First shot is up and good. Second one off the front of the rim. Brought down by Kate Ball. There it goes. And timeout by Coach John Buchanan. He I don't think he liked the way they ran that set there.
He looked very happy. Shout out to Francie. She said she's watching Brothers. Terry Duty, he's on his way down to Cincinnati. He's working. He said he's listening. I hope he's not watching. I think he's just listening to us. So, Terry, shout out to you, buddy.
My brother Rick sent me. He says, I don't know if you can talk about someone's health or not.
What?
I don't know who he's pertaining to. Send us something else, Rick. And Bruce Cooper and Gay Scarberry are watching down in the village.
I think if I was on Kate.
Foul 21, Clarion Romans, her first. Team 4.
Claren Romans. That's her 4th of the quarter, Coach.
And at the line, Addison Gobby puts up the first one. It's good. Second shot on the way, and it's strong off the back iron and knocked out of bounds by Bailey Russell. The Panthers get possession. Hicks on the left wing. Gets it out the ball. He's checked there by Godby. Over to Dillon. Dillon looking for somebody.
She gonna get, well, just close to 5, Coach.
Yeah, it was close. Ball now being checked by Cornell. He puts up the shot. It's off the rim. Godby with another rebound.
Nice look.
Yeah, down inside Addison Cornell, who lays it up and in. Dragons lead 23-3. KJ Collins with it. Over to Claren Romans, back to Collins.
He wants to come over and double team right there.
Being checked there by Whitley, and Whitley pulls down the rebound. Nice try on the
Nice look.
And Cornell blows another one. Oh, she's going to be mad at herself.
I'd say tomorrow she's going to be doing the mic and drill.
And Russell takes it down inside, tries to put it up, but she's hacked there by number 10, Aaron Hicks. That's 2 on her. Bailey Russell at the line. Puts up the first one. It's good. In the lineup comes Holly Moore for the Panthers, replacing Hicks. Russell's second shot is too strong.
Well,
Good
we're
pop shot there.
only shooting about 50%.
I got that foul on Addison Godby. That's her first. Team's third here in the second quarter. Dragons leading 24-3. 2:05 to go here in the first half. Russell almost steals it. Now we got a jump ball. And it's going to go stay with the Panthers. And checking in the lineup, Sierra Nichols comes in for, I believe that's Claren Lemons.
Romans.
Romans. I don't know why I said lemons.
You got fruit on the mind.
Yeah, something. Holly Moore with it. Gets it over to Nichols. Nichols being checked there by Ava Lane.
Good pass.
Backdoor cut to Collins. She misses a little runner on the, and in the lane goes Cornell. Lays it up and in and fouled on the play. Now that was sweet.
Yes, it was.
Left hand.
And the foul, 22, Kate Ball, her first.
That foul was on Kate Ball.
That's their team fifth, Coach. So we're going to be shooting 2 the rest of the quarter.
And Cornell completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Kate Ball with it out top. Over to Dillon. Dillon down inside to Nichols. Nichols on the baseline.
There's your 5.
Yeah, I don't know why he down here wasn't counting right in front of him.
3-man mechanics, Coach, is different depending on who you're calling with. They decide that before the ball game if we're going to follow the ball and all that stuff. You and I used to 2-man.
Okay. Bailey Russell to Barnett's down inside to Gobby. She misses the layup. And now we got another tie up, and this time it's going to stay with the Dragons. .47 seconds here in the half. Down inside to Godby. Godby puts up the little floater, and it's good. There's a long one by Ball, and it's in and out. And Bailey Russell comes out there with it.
Nice pass.
Back up top to Bailey Russell for 3.
Bailey Russell.
32-3. There's a shot by Holly Moore, blocked by Cameron Barnett, and that's the end of the first half. Your score, the Fairland Lady Dragons 32, and the Chesapeake Panthers 3. In just a moment, as soon as the band gets done with the school song, we'll give you the numbers for the first half. My buddy Dave Carroll's working diligently over there.
I can't hear a word you're saying, so I'm just counting.
Well,
Untangle them there, guys. We'll be right back here with you. All right, Coach. I've already got our.
oh, you got our crew.
I've got our crew back here, but I got the. I'm so fast doing this scoring. Here we go. For the Lady Panthers, they have 3 at halftime, and Kate Ball has 3 points.
Right.
And they didn't. She hit a couple that rimmed out there too. She would have had some more, but she's on what scored for Lady Panthers for the Dragons. Listen to this. Tegan Leap's got 1 on a free throw. Addison Gobby has 6. Cam Barnett's has 4. Bailey Russell has 8. Ava Lane has 2. Sierra Pemberton, senior, hit 3. She got 3. Stella Whitley's got 2. And Addison Cornell has 6. And we scored 17 in the first, 15 in the second for a total of 32. So it's 32-3.
And we have some special guests.
And we're going to go back there
Right.
and see these guys. We're going to take your stool, Coach.
All righty.
What do you say, fellers? Hey, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Well,
Yes.
I guess I don't know if we're going to be on this camera or Doug's camera. Doug, we're on Doug's. You guys look over here.
All right.
All right, so we're on Doug's tonight. All right, guys, tell us who you are first. Will.
Will Calicote.
All right.
I'm CJ Graham.
All right, so these are the wrestlers, Coach, not the wrestlers. So I'm going to have each of you tell us what weight class are you?
190.
190.
126.
All right. Now, wait a minute. I've got my paper up. Well, I think I remember. Will, is 159 wins?
Yeah, I think so.
159. CJ, you are 183.
183.
183.
Something like that.
Anyway, you tell us about your season so far, Will.
Well, I mean, we've had a meet every weekend, I guess. I mean, it's been all right.
Tell me about last weekend. It was WSAZ. That's a huge meet. Tell us about that a little bit. Or do you want to not talk about WSAZ?
Oh, I mean, it was a long tournament, 2 days, but it was pretty fun.
A lot of great competition over there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay. CJ, what about you?
Same old, same old. I mean, I didn't get the outcome I wanted. Ended up with 6th, but had to battle through an injury through one match, and then I ended up having to forfeit my last one because of it. But a lot of good competition up there. I think one kid I ended up beating was a state runner-up last year, so that's always good to do.
Well, I know a state runner-up too.
Will?
Will, tell him quit. Tell him to be nice. You'll get him tomorrow at lunch, won't you? So tell us what's coming up. What's coming up this weekend? Anything? Or is this your off weekend?
We have Wellston.
Oh, that'll be a good meet up there, won't it? What's it look like? What are we looking at? Tournament coming up. Southeast District. You'll start off. When's that start?
So we have Wellston this weekend, and then next Thursday's our OVC at Gallia. And then we're at Alexander for sectional, or we have that weekend off after OVC. Then we have Alexander sectional, some weird name for district. I ain't even gonna try to say it. Something with the B. And then state.
You mean you're doing the Dave Carroll? You can't pronounce anything.
I
You
think
get
it's
tongue
best
tied.
I don't. You know.
Okay, well, I haven't asked Coach Gorber, so he didn't tell me, so I didn't know. But Coach Harris, you got anything you want to talk to him about?
Don't mess with us. I don't care if you are wrestlers. I love you guys. I love watching you all play football, I can tell you that. You had a great year, and I've never seen you wrestle, but yeah, I think I've seen some videos of you wrestling, but I haven't seen Will.
Oh, Coach, Will's mom puts him on there. I see him.
I haven't seen Will on there.
Oh, Will, I see you, buddy.
Thank you.
Well,
All right.
Anyway, we wish you nothing but the best, and we want to see you guys go back to state.
Well, no,
represent
wait.
the
Let's
school.
get this right, Coach. We expect you both to make it to the state.
Okay.
No pressure. Hey, how does that work? Do they just take like one out of each weight class from the district, or do they take 2?
So it's
Or how do they do that
It's
now?
top 4.
Okay, top 4.
Yep.
Okay.
And then 5th and 6th is like alternates in case someone doesn't make weight or misses skin checks. So.
Oh, that's it.
Well, wait a minute. What's a skin check?
Well, see, some people they don't, I guess, clean themselves.
Oh,
sometimes,
so we're talking about ringworm crap
yeah,
like that.
They get a little dirty, you know.
Okay, so we want to pass that. I get it. I have to have Coach take a shower every time before we go somewhere. You know. That's how it is. Hey, we don't have a whole lot of time. Is there anything else? Will, you haven't. I'm surprised you came up. I'm not going to lie. I told him. I said I don't know if Will come up. He's a man of few words.
Yeah.
He likes to lift, though.
Well, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I used to like to do that too until I had a little accident. Stay off a motorcycle, Will. Don't be like me. Okay.
All right.
All right. Anything else you guys want to say? I appreciate you all coming up here and talking to us.
I think I'm good.
You think you're good?
Yeah.
Well, good luck, brother.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow at lunch.
Oh,
Will.
yeah.
See ya.
Guys, thanks for coming up. It's always good to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
All righty.
All right. Everybody, That's Will Calicote, C.J. Graham. You need to look for them wrestling. Keep up with them. You guys are all over Facebook, I know that. So keep up with them, guys. Good luck. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Go
Thank you,
get 'em,
fellas.
guys. Go get them.
All right. Well, Coach, let's take a little break.
Let's do that.
You might need a potty break.
We got about 3 minutes.
You need something to drink? I'll grab you something to drink here real quick.
No, I'm good.
All right. Hey, Jerry, while we step off for a minute, do you want to tell everybody, the folks at home, what everybody's doing tonight?
Can you hear me?
We got you.
Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of students here tonight. On the floor filming, we have Annabelle Weinswag. We have Wyatt Krause. They're doing the cameras down on the court. We have Chloe Mick doing the camera up at the top, panning, along with Doug Morris doing the zoomed-in camera. Logan Ortega's back here doing the camera switching, running production. We have Cole Schneider here doing game clock and learning the whole process with everything here. And then over on the scoreboard, we have Samara. She's first time doing that. She's doing a great job. And I'm kind of back here just getting to manage everybody. So it's working out pretty good. And then we have a guest person up here helping us tonight, Mr. Braxton Trader, our producer MVP from last year. We really appreciate whenever he can come and give his guidance to these students too. It just helps out tremendously.
All right. And I've got a huge shout out to some folks in Winter Haven, Florida. Woody, Sherry, Tyler, Brooke, and Megan. We won't want to leave Megan out. Okay. The Gobbies are down there watching tonight. They're visiting a new grandbaby, number 4, Emma Grace Godby. So, Tyler, Megan, congratulations on baby number 4. And I'm happy that Mom and Dad got to come down and Brooke got to come down and visit you guys. So we've got about a minute. Team's coming back out on the floor. And we'll be back into live action here in just a few seconds. All right, folks, we're back. It will be Lady Panthers ball coming out to start the second half. Looks like we got Tegan Leake, Sierra Pemberton, Cam Barnett, Bailey Russell, and Addison Godby starting for the Lady Dragons.
Okay.
Well, Coach, we'll have to get you on. Coach Harris will have to get him on. All right, are you there, Coach?
Hey, yeah, that's better. Okay, there's a shot up. I don't know who made it.
Sarah Dillon.
Sarah Dillon. Godby over to Pemberton. Pemberton gets a pick from Leap and Leap.
Oh, nice pass.
That was a pretty nice pass, but it's knocked out of bounds there by Chloe Parrott, and the Dragons will retain possession.
Uh-oh, Coach, we got Samara up here on the camera now. Oh, you're doing a fine job.
All right. Give them all a little look at something. A little experience. Russell tries to take it down inside. And Hicks is going to pick up her third.
And Coach, I wanted to mention Issa Talaferro's not playing again tonight. You know, she got a little, tweaked her knee a little bit up at Gallia.
Right.
And talked to her today, and hopefully she's going to be able to come back by tournament time.
Right. I saw her too. She told me she had a little ACL problem, but it did not require any surgery, and with rehab, she should be back by the playoffs.
And that's awesome.
Yes. First one up by Russell's good. The second one bounces around and drops in. Dragons up 34-5. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ball over to Hicks. Hicks down inside to Parrott. Back out to Nichols. Back to Hicks. Ball with a long three. It's off the front of the rim. Picked up by Dillon. She puts it up and in. Sarah Dillon got the first 2 baskets here of the third quarter for the Panthers.
And Coach, she's got over 50% of their points.
Yes. Barnett's with it on the left wing.
Oh, there we go. Little duck
Goes
down.
Inside to taking leap. She misses it. And coming out of there with it is Ball. Kate Ball. Sharp shooting guard for the Chesapeake Panthers. Over to Nichols. Dillon takes it down inside again, and we've got a foul on Sierra Pemberton, and Sarah Dillon is going to go to the line and shoot 2. Dillon's first shot is up and good. Sarah Dillon's second shot is good as well. She's got the first 6 points of the half.
And she's got, Coach, 67% of their scoring.
Yes.
Oh,
There's
nice
a back
cut.
door. They take Barnett's with it. Gets it down inside to Bailey Russell. Outside to Godby. She's working for the baby hook and does a go. And she comes out there with it and gives it to Russell. She takes it down the lane, lays it up and in. Nice left-hand layup by Bailey Russell. 36-9. 5:20 here to go in the quarter. Ball with it. Over to Parrott.
Missed that.
Down inside to Sarah Dillon again. Nice move. Missed the layup. That's Sierra Nichols comes out there with it. A long 3 by Ball. And taking a leap. She loses it to Nichols. Nichols with 2 offensive boards there for as a pass down inside. Picked off by Addison Godby. Over to Tegan Leap. Her shot's too strong. And Hicks coming out there with the rebound. Going down the left side. Out to Parrott. Parrott to Ball. Ball puts up the jumper. It's off the back of the rim and bounces through.
Boy, Chesapeake's come out on fire here, Coach.
36-11. There's the baby hook there by Allison Godby. That's good. 38-11. Ball walks it up across the line. Over to Hicks. Hicks down the lane. That's up. And checking in the lineup is Abby Mitchell for Chloe Parrott.
Cornell Naval Lane in for the Dragons, Coach.
Okay. They're going to call foul on Bailey Russell.
All right, foul 32, Bailey Russell, her first. Team second.
Kate Ball inbounds to Hicks. Hicks the ball.
Got to quit letting those girls cross their face, Coach.
Yep, good point. There's a long one by Hicks, and it's good. Three-pointer. There's a hit shot by Godby. She went and got her own rebound and laid it up and in. Scores 40-14. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Timeout called by the Panthers. The Dragons have scored 6 points this quarter, or 8. Or was it a halftime? 32?
I think they scored 11.
Yes, they have
Sarah Dillon has 6, Erin Hicks has 3, and Kate Ball has 2 more to her total. By the way, Coach, I didn't mention, but over in the folks in the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see everybody that's sponsoring tonight's game.
Right.
And we'll go over sponsors again, Coach, before the end of the game. Or maybe at the end of the game.
All right, Sierra Nichols, the inbound for the Panthers. She gets across court to Ball. Ball brings it across the line. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell to Hicks. Hicks back to Mitchell. Nichols with it in the corner. And they're going to call an over and back violation against the Panthers.
There it is.
Oh, nice pass. That was a nice delivery there from Ava Lane to Addison Cornell, who laid it up and in with the left hand.
Another one of those options, Coach, off of that old play.
Yep.
Nice passing lanes.
Yes, good anticipation by. Oh, there's a pass off the back of Dillon. Dillon's going to take it all the way and lay it up and in. He's had a nice quarter.
Dillon's got 8 points this quarter, Coach.
And Lane tries to put up the reverse layup, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. And that foul is going to be on number 22, Kate Bell. That's Kate Ball's second foul.
And second of the quarter.
Ava Lane's first shot is up and in. And in the lineup for the Dragons, number 15, Stella Whitley. Lane's second shot is good. And the Dragons lead 44-16. Dillon to Ball. Ball with the long 3, and it's off the back of the rim. Pulled out there by Dillon. Dillon to Romans. Romans back out top to Ball. Ball over to Nichols. Nichols to Hicks. Nichols driving down the lane, puts it up and in. That's Hicks for the left-handed layup. Boy, she's had a good quarter.
Well, they've come alive. 15 points this quarter, Coach.
Yeah, that's got to be encouraging for the coach. Addis Cornell takes it in with the left hand, lays it up, too strong. Coming out there with it is the Panthers. Over the ball. Ball gets a pick from Romans. Nichols puts up a long three. And it's too strong. Bounces out of bounds to the Dragons. Addison Godby brings it up the floor.
Coach Buchanan probably not real happy this quarter that we've given up 15 points. Considering we give up 3 in the whole first half.
Right. Taking it down the right side of the lane is Ava Lane. She puts up a shot and she's fouled. The foul's on Romans. That's her second foul. Third team foul of the quarter. 13.8 to go here in the quarter. Lane's first shot is up and good. Lane's second shot is off the back of the rim, and Hicks comes out of there with the rebound. Over to Nichols. Nichols down inside. Tried to get it to Romans. And then Romans throws it off the hands of Dillon. 2.5, shots up, and off the glass. So your score after 3 complete quarters of play is the Dragons 45 and the Panthers 18.
You know what, Coach? They have scored us by 2 points that quarter.
Yes, they did. I know they trail by 27, but that's got to be encouraging after the half they had. They didn't score any in the first quarter, and they only scored 3 in the second quarter. And then they put up 15 and outscored the Dragons 15-13 here in the third quarter. But they trail by 27, 45-18.
Well, I'll tell you what. Kim Staggs sent us a message, Coach. I guess her and Javy are watching from Gulf Shores.
I got one here from Becky Stewart. You know her and Mike are always watching. She says, great to see the Codgers tonight.
Well, we're glad to be back, Coach. Tell them we're going to be tomorrow night.
Yes. Well, I want to remind you once again, tomorrow night we'll be right here again against the 2 undefeated teams in the conference, the Chesapeake Panthers and the Fairland Dragons. Boys teams are both playing tomorrow night for first place in the conference, although the Panthers and the Dragons have to play twice, and the Panthers have Ironton left as well.
At Ironton, Coach.
At Ironton. Hicks puts up a 3. It's off the glass. Cornell comes out of the rebound, brings it down the court. She's going the distance, kicks it out to Lane. Lane takes it up, throws up a shot, and
out of control.
Out of bounds. Yes, that's not a good shot.
We need to do better than that. Coach, we're getting close to tournament time. We've got to play smart. We've got to hit free throws.
I know this game's out of hand, but you still got to play good basketball. Nichols down inside to Parrott.
Nice
Parrott
move.
Picks up the shot, and Whitley brings down the rebound for the Dragons. Lane takes it in again, throws up another one, and it goes in.
Is this the largest lead, Coach? 29?
29, I believe. You're right. Well, it was 32-3. That was 29.
Well, that's right. Well, let's say largest lead since halftime. How's that sound?
There's a shot.
Oh, nice shot.
3-point shot. by Clarin Romans. Whitley with it on the left wing. Gets it out to Lane. Lane. He's going to go and shoot it. Puts it up and in. Parrott, guarded there by Whitley. Lane knocks that pass out of bounds.
And Coach, I'm going to tell you right now, if we keep letting these girls cross our face, we play somebody that's a little more seasoned, they're going to burn us right there. Well, that's something we're going to have to work on.
Yep. Back into the lineup for the Dragons, Pemberton and Barnett. That's a nice anticipation by Barnett. She's going to go in and lay it up with the left hand. That's 51-31. That is the largest lead of the game right there, Coach.
Nice play by Cam. Good anticipation.
Yep. Parrott down inside to Romans, and it's knocked out of bounds by Lane.
And Coach, did you see that? Crossed her face.
Mm-hmm.
Got the ball right down on the block. We got to do better.
Hicks with it. Ball. Kate Ball at the top. It's a pick from Parrott. Back to Hicks. Hicks to Romans. Romans to Ball.
Coach, I think she'll shoot it from there.
Yeah. And she'll make a lot of those too. Parrott down to Dillon. Dillon gets a blocking foul called on Pemberton. That's her second one.
Her second. Team first.
Panthers to inbound. Ball gets it to Hicks.
Nice.
That pass almost picked off by Barnes. Coming out of there with it is Dillon.
And we're not rebounding, Coach.
She misses the shot. That shot by Parrott's too strong. Coming out of there with it is Bailey Russell. She
Nice pass.
Over to Barnes, who lays it up and in.
Nice pass.
Yes.
Good shot.
53-21. Ball puts up the jumper. It's short. Coming out of there with it is Bailey Russell. She's going down the left side. She lays it up. That's too strong. But there for the rebound is Addison Godby. I think Godby looked at her and said, good pass. Inside is Dillon. She puts up a shot. Barnett comes out there with it. She's on the go. Over to Lane. Barnett puts up a three. It's off the back of the rim.
Follow your shot, Cam.
Hicks against Lane.
There we go. Good job there.
Bailey Russell going down the lane, lays it up. And it's knocked out of bounds by Hicks. In the lineup for the Panthers. Number 1, KJ Collins, and number 30, Abby Mitchell. Bailey Russell with it. She's fouled by Abby Mitchell.
Lady Peak foul 30, Abby Mitchell, her third.
That's 3 on Abby. And to the line goes Bailey Russell for 2. First shot is up and good.
And Coach, we're up 35. That means that we will have a running clock.
Yep. This game is NFL bound. Second shot is good. Ball brings it up the floor for the Panthers. She goes down the left side all alone, lays it up. And it's off the rim. Cornell working down inside, back outside to Russell. Her shot is up. And coming out of there with us, Abby Mitchell. And we got a jump ball tied up there by Addison Godby. In the lineup for the Dragons goes Hagan Leap for Cam Barnett's. Now looks like John's going to empty the bench.
As he should.
Yes. Kate Ball puts up the shot.
Let's go, Sierra.
Sierra Pemberton with the left-hand layup. 2:29.
Starting foul 0, David Lee for first.
Coach Buchanan told him to foul. He wanted to get the other two girls in the game. And into the game comes Stella Whitley and Chloe Walters. We have 3 freshmen and 2 juniors out there right now, Coach. Abby Mitchell works against Hagan Leap. Sarah Dillon, and she's fouled by Chloe Walters.
Starting foul 44, Chloe Walters for first. 24.
Coach, that's our 4th of the quarter.
Yeah. Now clock's running. Got a minute and a half to go. And there's a foul. I think that one's going to be on Ava Lane.
Starting foul 2, Ava Lane, her second. Team fifth.
To the line goes Kate Ball. Her first shot is up and good. No, it's off the right side of the rim. Into the lineup for the Dragons, Haley Miller for Ava Lane.
Good to see Haley in there.
Yes. And the second shot is no good, and Whitley comes out there with it. She gets it over to Haley Miller. She drops the ball out of bounds.
I'd like to see her light one up for 3, Coach, right there.
She had an opportunity there if she could have caught the ball. That's one thing about Stella. When the game's out of hand and Haley's in the game, they try to get her shots because she has failed to score this year. Dillon with it. It's off her leg, out of bounds. They better hurry. Only 10 seconds left to go in the game. I don't think they're going to get a shot.
And I don't think he will. I think Coach Buchanan told her to hold it up. No reason to take a shot.
And there it is. There's your ball game. Dragons win 59-21. Okay, with the final totals for the game, my colleague and good friend, the old codger himself, Dave
Hey,
Crow.
you better tell everybody where we broke bread the other night.
Oh, yeah. Went down and watched the Lady Dragons play the Portsmouth Trojans. No, that was the boys' game.
That was the boys' game, yeah.
Boys' game,
The night
yeah.
before we didn't go.
Right. Anyway, I did.
Well, you did. I was sick.
Yes, you were. But anyway, Dave and I made another trip to the river down in Portsmouth.
Boy, it was good, wasn't it?
Oh, nice steak. Yep, their food is fantastic.
Anytime you and I have an excuse to go there, we do.
Yes.
All
I've
right.
been there about 4 or 5 times already.
Yeah, that's just us together.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for Chesapeake. They only had a total of 21 tonight, Coach, but listen to this. They scored 15 in the third quarter.
Out of 21, and none in the first.
No, and they only scored 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they only scored 3 in the fourth quarter. So second quarter and the fourth quarter, they scored 3 points. Great defense. Third quarter, we came out and didn't play very good defense. So I have to work on that. But let's go for them. I mean, they were out, man. You know, Sarah Dillon, she finished with 7. She came in and played her lights out third quarter. She had 7 points.
Certainly did.
Erin Hicks finished with 5. Kate Ball, she's usually a big scorer down there. Like I said, she's 1,000-point scorer. She had 5. And then Claren Romans, Art's granddaughter, had 3. And that's a total of 21. They had 0, 3, 15, and 3 for a total of 21 at the end. All right, so let's go for the Dragons. I got those done quick. Tegan Leap had 1 tonight. Addison Gobby finished with 12. Cam Barnett finished with 8. Bailey Russell finished with 14. Ava Lane finished with 9. Sierra Pemberton finished with 5. It was good to see her. She came out and hit a 3 and then came back and got
left-hand layup.
Yeah, left-hand layups. Stella ended up with 2. And Addison Cornell finished up with 8. We by quarters, we scored 17, 15, 13, 14. And it was a total of 59. So.
And it looks like what we have, 9 players scored.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty good guess.
That's great.
It's 8. Hey, and I don't know if Coach Buchanan's going to send anybody up here, but that's okay. We'll kind of wait around a minute. And again, let's talk about tomorrow night. We got a lot going on tomorrow night.
I know this game, the excitement was over early, but tomorrow night you don't want to miss it. I don't care where you're located, get on the Fairland Dragon Network if you can't be here. If you can be here, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of them here, it'll be a packed house.
This is going to be packed. If you're talking
about 2 undefeated teams in the conference, going to battle it out for sole possession of first place, and then they're going to play again. Next Tuesday?
Tuesday or Thursday, I think. I can't remember exactly. I think they have.
They're Tuesday, Friday this year, or
they should play Ironton. They play Ironton between us.
I think they play Ironton Monday.
Oh, is it Monday? Then maybe they play us. Maybe we play them back Tuesday. You might be right.
It might be because
I'd have to look at the schedule. You know, I've been looking at both of these schedules and trying to figure everything out. So.
Yeah, but it's going to be a very exciting atmosphere here tomorrow night.
Well, tell them what's going on before the game tomorrow night.
Oh, we got the Hall of Fame inductions.
That's right.
Nothing like it.
Hey, Jerry, can we pop up those 4 Hall of Famers again so everybody, folks at home can see them? We'll talk about them real quick.
Yes.
And we can talk more about them tomorrow night, but we can mention a few things about them tonight. Mike Allen, you know, Coach, he was here when I was here. He mentored me my first couple of years. I coached with him for a couple of years of basketball. You know, you go to church with him.
Yes, I do.
And,
he's a Gideon also.
Oh.
Yes,
I knew that.
Yes, he's a fine man, I'm going to tell you.
Well, had both of his kids in school, great kids. Jennifer's the principal up at Fairland East now, and Chad works up at the hospital. He was an RN. I assume that's what he's still doing. So congratulations, Coach Allen. And got Jerry McConnell next. We both know him very well.
I went to school with Jerry. He was a senior when I was a freshman.
I'll bet he picked on you, didn't he?
No. Jerry's a good dude.
Hey, longtime superintendent here at Fairland, and I worked with his wife, Michelle, for...
Teacher and principal.
Oh, that's right. He was teacher. That's right. Teacher and principal. I got here when he was superintendent, so that tells you how long he was here. And he really led the school district. Yeah. Leaps and bounds grew. Brianna Davis Parker, I believe, is who next. And I saw her dad Barry over there a while ago. She
played for Mike Allen.
She was a excellent basketball player. I don't have all her stats here or anything like that, and let me tell you what else, Coach. Not only was she a good athlete, she was one heck of a student. very bright. I think she's a pharmacist
Wow.
somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I think she went to pharmacy school and doing very well for herself. I believe she got a couple children, so that's good. And the last one, you know him. You want to tell everybody who he is?
Yeah, he's a fellow classmate, graduate, 1970. Excellent pitcher. Had a blazing fastball, I want to tell you. And he pitched for Marshall University as well. But Mike Shepard went to school with me, and we graduated together, and I'm proud to see another 1970 graduate going into the Hall of Fame.
And I had both of his boys in class. I think you had them too, didn't you?
Yes.
Travis played basketball for me, and
Jay
he was
played
actually
basketball for me.
okay. And that Jay's nephew. That's Terry's boy.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're both getting old here, Coach.
I know what it is. Travis is the one.
Travis, yes.
Travis is a good pitcher as well.
Well, I'll tell you
left-hander.
what. Travis, I think, was coaching over in Huntington.
I think Mike told me he was throwing at 90 mile an hour now.
What? Wow.
Yes.
Well, anyway, and he was also a board member here at Fairland.
Yes.
So,
Come out and watch these people be inducted in the Hall of Fame. It's always a very big occasion, and even bigger than that is going to be the basketball game that follows.
yeah, that's going to tomorrow night. That game is really going to be something.
Yeah.
It really is. I don't know. I'm trying to look down over here. I was gonna
Both of those, if they hold home court, then they'll end up tied for the league title.
Right. I don't know if they were going to send up Cam and Sierra tonight, our two seniors. I don't know. I don't really see either one of them down there.
No.
Oh, there's Sierra. She's getting pictures made.
Yeah.
Do you see Cam anywhere? We can wave them up.
Yeah, there goes Ava out the door. They probably not.
We were probably talking, and they're
Right.
probably sneaking out. I see Cam's dad over there.
Yeah, they were sitting on that sideline.
I'll send Coach Gorby
Well,
we'll send him a text real quick.
we'll have plenty up here tomorrow night.
We'll be busy. I'd like to talk to one of them, at least. And I'll tell him to send both of them up. Maybe he'll get my message. Maybe, I don't know. She might be.
Maybe they don't want to talk to two old codgers.
Well, Cam's probably. I think they both will. Hey, Sierra, come around and come up here. We got Sierra right there. She's going to come up.
Oh, she's excited.
Yes, she is. We'll get
There's
Sierra
our
up
good
here.
buddy Lonnie Watts.
Lonnie down there? Oh, there's Cam right there.
Was that Lonnie that was waving at us? I don't guess it was.
We got Sierra's
No,
dad
that
down there
wasn't
looking at us.
That wasn't Lonnie.
Let's see if we can get somebody to pay attention to us down there and
Where
sing
is
Cam.
Cam?
Cam's right there, standing right there. She's holding a bouquet
Yeah.
of flowers. Looks like.
We can't get anybody's. Oh, she's getting.
Hey,
pictures.
Sierra, do me a favor. Go over and holler and bring Cam up here. I want both of you seniors up here. Walk over to the side and holler at her and bring her up here. We're going to talk to both of them. Coach, I think that's only fitting. We got two seniors.
Sure.
Let's bring them up and talk to them on senior night.
Ah, here she comes.
All right, there she comes. All right, good.
Good.
All right, Sierra, you come over here, girl. Coach, you'll have to bring your stool over.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, Sierra. We're going to put you right here. Let's get you a set of headphones.
Come on over and have
Now,
a seat.
if I give these to you, can you put them on? The guys can never put them on right. Do you think you can put them on and get them on there?
There you go. Pull your mic down in front of your mouth. There you go.
Cam, are you going to share some of those goodies tomorrow? Oh, Lord have mercy. Looks like you got all kinds of chocolate. What? What'd you say? I already had my senior night a long time ago. What's that mean? Huh? You saying I'm old?
No.
She's saying you can't have any.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Now, she better be nice. Hey, you know what, Coach? I'm going to tell you before we start. What was that, yesterday? I gave you that thing? Mm-hmm. Cam, and I coached a lot of years just like you, Coach, but one of the most enjoyable years I had was when Cam was my point guard when she was in the 7th grade. And we just had we had a good time. We had a lot of fun, but we won too.
Yep.
First time I met Cam, she was in middle school.
And
we were playing open gym out here. That was fun.
Cam, we only lost one game that year, right?
I couldn't believe how well she shot the ball, but after watching her
Yep.
for 4 years here,
She's
the real deal.
I know it, and she's going to be going to Florida and enjoying all
I
that
know.
nice weather.
Boy,
Well, you're,
good choice. I wanted to tell you, man, that's a good choice. You'll be at the beach every weekend.
Yes, I'm so excited. The girls were literally like at the beach after their game the other day, like literally last weekend.
That's great.
is that what you're going to be doing?
Yeah.
Well, Reese will be flying down quite a bit, right?
Oh yeah, and
Okay.
my mom.
Of course,
Let's
your
talk
mother
to
will.
this youngin' here a minute. How excited were you to start tonight?
Very excited.
Uh-oh. How come she's not?
She's got a light voice anyway.
I was
there she
very,
is.
I was very excited. Like,
Well,
I was thinking all week. I was like, probably not.
You were
but
nervous today at lunch.
and there's
were.
nothing like it. I used to do that all the time. If I had a senior that didn't get a whole lot of playing time, I'd always start him that last game. And Coach Buchanan, I talked to him earlier, and I said, I heard you starting Sierra tonight. He said, yeah, we like to do that. And I said, yeah, I did too. And anyway, it was great to see you knock that 3 down. And then it was even better to see you lay that left-hand layup in there. You had a nice game.
thank
Good
you.
job.
You really did. You played some good minutes, played some good defense out there. Mm-hmm. Did well. It was, scoring was pretty. We had what? It was 8 players.
Nine players scored.
Scored for us, and I don't remember who the.
I think Bailey had 14.
And
Cam
Gob-
had 12, or Gobby had 12. I don't know. I can't
was
remember.
Gobby.
You got it right there.
It doesn't matter. We won, and it was pretty well even. Sierra, what are you going to plan to do after college? What they say down here we're going to do.
I'm gonna go nurse.
All right, cool.
You're going to do what?
I'm nursing.
Oh, nursing. I thought you said she's going to the moon.
Okay.
I thought you were going to be an astronaut.
Gonna go up north and probably come back.
Okay. Well, that's good. You might like. Well, Coach, you and I wouldn't like it up north. It's too cold.
It's
Where are you going?
Kent State.
Oh, it's cold up there.
It is.
Very
Too close
rainy.
to Toledo.
Yep.
Very rainy.
It's yeah.
More snow. But they
Well-
get out a lot, too.
Okay. Well, I mean, if that's
Hey, good luck to you no matter where you go.
that's right.
Thank
Cam,
you.
and where are you going to go?
West Florida.
Oh, okay. What are you
Hey.
going to be when you grow up?
That's from one
Physical
extreme to
therapist.
the other.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
What is it?
Physical therapist.
Physical therapist.
Hey, anytime you two have picked a great career opportunity, anybody that goes into medicine of any type, physical therapy, nurse, you're going to make a lot of money. I got 2 nurses, Ashley and Holly.
Yep.
Ashley's husband, Matt, and that guy and this guy went into teaching. The good thing about us teaching was we were able to coach.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade those moments for anything.
I wouldn't either.
But I'd
no,
trade my salary for your salary.
I would too. But Coach, I didn't get to finish. I gave her a keepsake the other day. One of the things that I've kept all these years was the scorebook from that year.
Oh, really?
And
That's
I've kept
great.
it, all those, and I started thinking about, well, that's a good memory for me, but senior,
Sure.
I gave it to this one. I said, you can do what you want. And of course, we looked through it and had a couple laughs and enjoyed it. But I was glad that I got to give it to her.
Yeah.
I wanted her to have it.
That's great, Coach. That's a good deal.
Anything else you want to say? You want to tell us about Saturday? Anything about Marietta?
They're a good team. I mean, we played them last year, I think.
It was year
we,
before.
We killed them.
Wasn't it?
Year
Was it
before.
last year or year
killed 'em.
before?
I don't know
I
if it
don't
was
remember
last
what
year,
it was,
but
we did beat
it
them
was
by a
up at
lot.
Marietta College, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
And we drilled them.
We ran them to death.
Because I was there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They have 2 new players, I think, though, that are supposed to be really good. So
yeah. I
mean,
hear
they're
they've got a
ranked-
nice post player
Yeah.
and a freshman
and a
guard
good
that's out of
guard.
sight.
Yeah. They're ranked number 1, so I mean, it'll definitely be a tough game.
Now,
Yes.
Cam, are they in the same division we are?
No,
in
they're in
Division
Division 3.
Okay, so they're
We're
like
Division
5. Okay,
But
so
they're
bigger.
number 1 team in Division 3.
That's pretty impressive.
Yes. Hey, I got to ask you something else. Did you do something to your hair?
I did. I dyed it.
Looking out there, and I said, who's that little girl out there with a ponytail. I never seen her before. I said, and I looked for you because I thought, I know that's not Cam because your hair is fixed both the same way tonight. And I thought, I know that's not Cam. Well, that's Sierra. Looks good. I like it.
Thank you.
All right. Girls, anything else you want to tell us? Oh, listen, let me ask you this. What about the tournament? Have y'all talked about the tournament at all? I mean, I know you got this game coming up against Marietta, but we're looking, I think y'all don't play the 18th. Is that correct? And you play the winner of Ironton, New Lexington?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, all of us girls are just thinking about Portsmouth again, honestly, but.
Well, but you can't look ahead.
Yeah,
You got to take it one
but-
game at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I want to tell you this, and Holly will tell you this. It's hard to beat a good team 3 times, and you guys are a good team.
That's true.
So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but
Oh, it should be nice to play them again because folks at home, if we were to play them,
It
we
would
would
be in the
actually,
Final
it would be in the Final Four up in Dayton. Y'all
I
realize?
thought it would be at the Convo.
Is
That's
it?
what Buke said.
Oh, really?
oh, really?
I think it's our like a couple of the divisions only play like the championship at Dayton and not the Final Four.
Oh, really?
So they're going to move it to Ohio University?
That's a good
guess
thing.
so.
Oh.
That's a good thing, brother. Road trip.
It'd
Yep.
be like a week apart, right?
Yeah. It would be the Final Four and then a full week before the championship too.
What?
Oh,
Last
wow.
When
year
did they
was,
start
like,
doing
back-to-back.
that?
I never
I
heard
guess
anything like
maybe
that.
because they added the divisions. There's probably like too many teams.
Well,
Oh, that could be.
yeah, but a week between the semifinal
Yeah,
and a
that's
final
Yeah.
game?
Wow. I've never heard of that. It's usually
Uh,
3 days.
Hey, we're old timers, so it don't
Yeah.
matter. Anyway, okay, girls, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for both of you having smiles on your face tonight. Messing around with these 2 old dudes up here. But we love you both.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty bad, Coach. I sit down with the table, lunch, Sierra just about every day. And of course,
Oh, with Sierra?
oh, just about every day, don't I, Sierra? After I
Yep.
get done doing all my
Teaching
well,
trig.
sometimes I sit down and help them do a little math, and then I always have to go say something smart aleck to her going by.
You just got to make sure you remind him when hot dog day is, because that's when I come. Hot dog
I don't
day.
think either one of them eat hot dogs.
No.
They don't have to eat them. They just got to know what day it is.
Oh, okay. All right, girls, thank y'all.
Yes, thanks
We
for coming
appreciate
up.
you.
I'm glad to have you up here.
And
You
congratulations
deserve to
on
be
your
here.
senior night, big win.
Yes.
Night you'll remember, no doubt.
Without a doubt.
Coach, you want to get us out of here, but let's remind everybody that tomorrow night, big game.
Well, I can't remember exactly what the final score was, but
Doesn't matter. We won by over 35.
Yeah, it was.
59 to whatever.
It's
24?
15 and 6. They had 21.
Oh, okay.
59-21. Lady Dragons over the Lady Panthers here at the Coyle York Center. We'll see you tomorrow night here for a big one.
Wave at the camera, girls.
Say hi, Mom. Okay. That's going to do it for us. For Dave Carroll, I'm Jack Harris, along with Doug Morris, Jerry Bell, and the rest of the Dragon's Eye Club. Bidding you all a very good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow.